Hello and welcome to Heal Your Soul Yoga. I'm so happy you're here. On to video 4 of healing the heart, opening the heart, loving, embracing love, giving love. Today we're going to start out with a short meditation. So sitting up tall, bringing your hands to the heart mudra, closing your eyes and really feeling the support of the earth underneath you. Feeling that connection with heaven and feeling that support and love and guidance. And taking that support and feeling your heart, your hands, the heart mudra, full of that love and light, that cleansing support, that cleansing love and light. Feel the warmth of it and the vibration of it in your hands. And then as you breathe it into your heart and feel it spread to the top of your head, to the bottom of your toes. And just let it do its work, flowing through your veins, into every cell, every nook and cranny in your body, in your mind, in your ears, in your joints, in your knuckles, in your lymph, through your bloodstream and flowing through your heart. Taking deep, cleansing breaths in. Be mindful as you breathe to gather up any worry, fear, sadness, sorrow, loneliness, frustration, anger, any heavy emotions you're experiencing or that come up. And each time you exhale, choose to let it go. Our thoughts have powerful influence and real energy. So be mindful and choose to let it go, and we'll fill that space with truth. Bringing your hands facing down over your knees, keeping your eyes closed, coming back to sit as tall as you can, pulling the crown of your head to the sky. In your mind's eye, seeing past the ceiling, and feel that light flowing from heaven down through the crown of your head, dispersing to where it is needed. Taking 5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds in, filling your lungs clear to the bottom of your belly with cleansing, nourishing breath. Hold it for 1 second. Let it absorb in, and then exhale. I invite you to try and draw it out for 5 or 6 seconds. We'll do 2 more rounds of that. Breathing in for 5. Through your nose, exhaling 5 or 6 seconds out. Now coming to the alternate nostril breathing, bringing your right hand to the right nostril, breathing in deep, taking that same 5 seconds in. Exhaling on the other side. Inhaling on that same side. Exhale on the other side. Always breathing back in on that side, same side before you exhale into the other side. And as you're breathing, think about lifting your mind. As we look up and out and look at all of the opportunities and the beauty, we can lift our mind to higher thinking, more positive thinking. We see the support. We see our part and what we can do. And at the same time, lifting your heart. And as we're breathing in, the right and left sides. It balances the right and left brain that helps us to use our creative side and our logical side. And when you have that combination, it's so powerful. It brings balance to the heart and the mind. And as we go throughout the practice, we'll incorporate this. So we'll go 2 more breaths here, counting each side as 1 breath. On your next inhale, bringing your hands together in prayer pose, ending our meditation and moving into taking this piece and into action. And if you're sitting on a blanket, you can move the blanket. We'll come onto tabletop, rounding out. Finish out, just empty deeper. So exhaling more, really emptying out your breath. And then pull your belly down, looking up. Inhale. Really pull your mind up. New thoughts, positive, higher thinking frequencies, and lifting your heart. And then exhale. As you exhale, pull it in. And let it absorb into your physical heart and your emotional heart, your spiritual heart. Inhaling up. Really pull your belly down to the ground. Feel that stretch in your spine. It's warming it up, sending nutritious energy. And exhaling. Trying to keep that 5 seconds in and out. Going back up one more time. And exhaling. Awesome job. So now we're going to bring the right arm out and kick the left leg out. Keep your left foot flexed. And just reach your right arm and your left leg away from each other, expanding your heart, expanding your mind. There's always more to learn. There's always endless options. It's just reaching out and opening up to receive and allowing the heart and the mind to lift together and work together. Keeping that breath 5 seconds in, and as you exhale, 5 or 6 seconds out. Always pausing at the top of the breath and pausing at the bottom of the breath. And we're going to go 1 more breath here. Reaching your hand forward and extending the left leg back. And release, coming to the other side, reaching out, focusing on your breath. If your mind wanders, just bring it right back here to the mat, to this moment, being mindful. The more present we are, the more gratitude we can feel and embrace and recognize, and that brings power to your heart, opens up to receive, opens up to give more. Continue that breathing. Be sure to be pressing your hand that's on the ground down, pulling your shoulder away from your ear. 1 more breath. Focus, fire up the muscles in your core and in your back. And on your exhale, releasing down, rounding out your back, really emptying out that breath, making sure your hands are stacked underneath your shoulders. And then inhale up. And exhale down. Tucking your toes, press your hips up to the sky, coming to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Really press deep into this pose, pressing your fingertips down into the mat. And bring your right leg up. Reach as high as you can, taking a deep breath in, flexing your foot. And on your exhale, pull your knee towards your nose. And inhale back up. Exhale, release your leg down. Inhale your left leg up. And if you need to, if you feel like you're just new and you're tight or sore, you don't need to lift high. Just come to where you can. Continue your breath. If you can straighten your leg, straighten it. If you can't, keep it where it's at. Exhaling, pull your knee in towards your nose. Inhale back up. Exhale your leg down. Pressing down into downward facing dog. Bend your knees, and then from here just really focus on your breath and lengthening your spine. Pulling your shoulder blades back away from your ears and pulling your shoulder blades together. Lifting your right leg up on your next inhale, raise it as high as you can. Pulling your knee to your nose, exhaling. And inhale, press it back up to the sky. And on your next exhale, pulling that leg all the way through up to your hands, lowering the left leg down and reaching up. You either can reach up to the sky or you can press up on your knee. Pulling your heart up, intentionally opening your mind. Exhaling down. And we're going to twist to the side. You can bring your hand to your hip, or if you feel like you can, bend your knee, reach back and grab a hold of your foot, or you can just bend where you can. Keep breathing, 2 more deep breaths here. Slowly releasing, bringing the front hands to the ground, coming up on the tips of your fingers, and straighten the front leg. You may need to bring your hands back here, or you can keep them forward. Come to where you feel comfortable to get a good stretch in the leg. This is a really great stretch for the muscles on the back of your leg, and this correlates with the energy flow of your kidneys. So it helps clear out fear, helps strengthen the flow of vital nutrition through your body, clears your heart, clears your mind as your body is flowing with cleansing light, cleansing support. Another deep breath here. And on your exhale, bend the front knee, tuck your back toes on the back foot, and lift, pulling that front leg all the way up to the sky, lifting high. Deep breath in. Exhale, release that leg down. Going to the other leg, lift the left leg up. On your exhale, bending your knee, pull it towards your nose. Inhaling back up. And exhale your leg forward, up by your hands, lowering your right leg, coming to your knee, pressing up or reaching your arms up, looking up to the sky. Focus on your breath. Maybe you have an affirmation or a positive thought you want to focus on. And as you breathe and move, you can integrate that in. Releasing your hands to the ground, this time right hand on the ground, twisting. And if you feel to, you can bend your knee and grab a hold of that foot. Modify in any way, as long as you're stretching and breathing, it's perfect. Everybody's on a different level. This is just to help give a way for us to clear the heart and mind, gain some energy, gain some new perspective and flexibility in our body, boost the immune system. One more deep breath here. And on your exhale, releasing down, both hands to the ground. Coming up on your fingertips, placing your hands where it feels comfortable and straightening that front leg. On your next inhale, bending your front leg. And on your exhale, pulling that front leg through all the way to the top, to the sky. And on your next exhale, pulling your knee in to your nose. And all the way back up. And releasing down. Awesome job. Come to upward plank. Slowly lowering yourself down. Come to upward facing dog. Or you can stay low if you need that for your back, for your shoulders or your wrists. We're going to tuck the toes and press up to downward. Bend the knees and either step or hop to the front of your mat, and we'll do a quick warming sun salutation. Inhale to half lift. Exhaling down to the ground. Inhaling, bring your head up, arms out in a big wide circle. Bringing all of that energy down to your heart. Exhale. Inhale back up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale to half lift. Exhale down. Again, inhaling all the way back up. Exhaling down to your heart. We're going to do a tree pose. So coming up, bringing the weight of your body in the left leg. When you're ready, either bring your right leg, your right foot to your calf, to your ankle. You can bring it in to the upper part of your thigh, pressing your foot against your leg against your foot, pulling the crown of your head to the sky, really lengthening and coming up away from the foot, pressing the foot into the ground. When you're ready, bring your arms up, engaging your core, continue breathing. If you come out of this, that's okay. The moving back and forth and pulling on our muscles to try and hold us up, that balances our nervous system. Next, exhale, bringing your hands down to your heart, knee forward, and release. We'll come to the other side. It balances the right and left brain, helps to integrate them working together. When you're ready, bring the leg up where you feel comfortable. Bring your arms up, continue breathing. Awesome job. On your next exhale, bringing your hands to your heart, knee forward, and release. Sweep the arms out, big wide circle. Exhale all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees, step or hop your feet to the back. Slowly lower yourself down and come to upward facing dog. Bringing your knees to the ground, tucking your toes, pressing your hips up to the sky. Bring your right leg up. Exhale, pull your knee to your nose. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, pull your leg all the way through, lowering your leg to the ground, reaching up. Exhale down, pulling that right leg through, just bringing it back to your knee. We're going to come to a modified side plank. So turning to the side, pulling your leg up, or you can leave it on the ground, and reaching your arm up, holding strong, and release down. We're going to come to the other side, elbow to the ground. Either leave your foot on the side or lift it up and reaching your arm up. Continue breathing, holding your core tight, calling on the strength of your legs, and releasing down. If you feel like you can reach your leg out and have both legs straight when you do that. Turning to the side, holding right here for 3 deep breaths in regular plank. Really focus on your breath. One more breath here. Holding strong, even when things get hard, you can breathe through it. Manage your energy. Come to your knees, come to child's pose, and then press right up to tabletop dog. Shift your weight to plank. Just lower yourself all the way to the ground. We're going to come roll over to the side, lie on your back, and press your hips up to bridge pose. Sweep your arms up, take a big deep breath in, reaching your arms back. And as you exhale, lowering to the ground, lowering your spine down and releasing your hands to the ground. Another time, inhale up, pressing your hips up. Exhaling down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down. Bringing your left hand or your left leg over your right knee, pulling it up towards your chest. Just slowing down, cooling down. And just let it fall over to the side. Coming back up, release the left foot, bring the right foot over the left knee, pulling it up. And releasing back up, pull both knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs, squeeze tight, and then release, bringing your legs out, your arms to your side. 3 deep breaths here. You can always push pause for a longer Shavasana. This is a really great time to receive inspiration or bask in the peace in the moment. It is said that a pretty short time of breathing and meditation can count for an hour or so of sleep, just holding still and breathing. On your next exhale, coming up to a sitting position. Bringing your hands back to Heart Mudra, filling them full again of that healing, cleansing, powerful light. Just feel your heart. Check in. See how you feel. Feel that peace and that power. Anytime you need to feel this, you can pull away for a few minutes and take some deep breaths. Bring yourself right back here. And if you struggle at all with anxiety, it can be helpful to know, to identify what your worry or fear is. So check in and say, is it in my heart? Because if it's in your heart, that's concern, and that's more of a healthy awareness. And if it's fear, that's in your head. So we want to stay in our heart. And if you have concern, it's helpful to write it all out so it can be acknowledged and identified. And then write down 1 or 2 or even 3 positive affirmations to focus on. And that can help manage any anxiety or overstress. So again, let's come back to that light that is hopeful and radiant. Breathe it in. And let it seal in, bringing your hands to a prayer position. Thank you so much for being with me today. I send you love and blessings, and namaste.